I stand before you today with two choices. I can read what's on this paper and say what it thinks, the reasons why it thinks Henry Winkler should be in the Hall of Fame, or I can stand before you as your peer and tell you why I know my hero, the guy who inspired me to be all I could be, Henry Winkler, belongs in the Hall of Fame. And to me, that's not a choice. Before 4th grade, all Henry Winkler was to me was the sage prophet on Nick at Night, who dealt out advice whenever needed by any character on Happy Days. But in 4th grade, I did a report on people who overcame adversity. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out who I was going to write on. And somebody told me I should write about a famous dyslexic person who overcame their disability. And I'm sitting and I'm reading the lists, and none of them seem to jump out at me. And then I see Henry Winkler, the Fonz, and it hits me. He's just like I am. And for all of you who don't know what dyslexia feels like, because I understand that's hard to empathize, pick up a pen in your non-dominant hand and think about writing a love letter to somebody who really is important to you. And I can promise you, those letters will never be as pretty as those words. You will never be able to express that feeling in the same beauty that you know you can. And that's only a taste of what dyslexia is like on a daily basis. Spelling is nearly impossible, and it's a problem with interpreting symbols. Henry Winkler came from a family that immigrated from Germany, was bilingual, and were all math experts. And they expected him to live up to those same standards. And that was just was not in his grasp. In elementary school, in high school, people told him he was brain dead and stupid. And you know what? For a little bit, a young dyslexic child can take comfort in those words. Because at least then, if you're just brain dead, that's the way you were born, and it's not your fault. And you can get stuck there. And you can burn out, and you can lose the potential that you had. But no, Henry Winkler didn't. He decided that he was going to work 10 times harder than the other kids in his class. And you know what? His grades may have not been what the work was equal to. He was not the top of his class, but he tried, and he cared. And it wasn't his grades that got him into Yale's School of Drama. That's not it. It was his charisma and his passion and his blind determination to be all that he could be that got him there. And that degree, when he went out to LA, is what got him the interview as the Fonz, which launched his career. And if you haven't seen Happy Days, I'm sure you've either seen Click, where he plays a moving role as the father, or in Waterboy as the goofy coach. This man is a truly talented person. But his acting career, that's not even the beginning of what he's done for this world. He has worked with the Special Olympics, with multiple learning difference support groups, to help better the quality of life for kids in similar situations to him. If that's not courageous and worth a Hall of Fame nomination, I don't know what is. But more than that, he inspired me. One day, after I wrote my speech, I went to see him speaking live. And his speech was that as he's sitting in his dressing room, having somebody help him record a tape of his lines so that he can sit for hours listening to them and remember them, he realized he's not stupid, he's not lazy, he's dyslexic. And the comfort you take in owning up to being dyslexic is not the same comfort you find in the title Brain Dead. It's your battle scar. It is the proof that you fought the hardest you could to be all you could be. And it didn't kill you, and it only made you stronger. He overcame it, and because of him, I was able to overcome my dyslexia. So I think that a vote for Henry Winkler into the World Hall of Fame is a vote for the charisma, passion, and integrity, and belief in oneself that we all wish we had. Thank you.